Seasoned sisters, when they talk, they take turns. The only thing they share is the tea.
Hello and welcome to Season Sisters. I'm Autumn.
I'm Summer.
And today we're going to be covering Extreme Sisters, Season 1, Episode 1, Sister Sister. I'm really excited to talk about this show.
I watched this show in the car with my husband, and his face, if we had posted of our faces, he was just horrified the whole time. Just ugh.
Yeah. I mean, we watched it on our other podcast, we talked about it, but we watched this show because we were together this week and we were just finding something to do. And this show was shocking.
Yes. I thought we had a good relationship, Audie, but I don't think we do.
I think we do.
We're not this close. We're
not. I think that a lot of this is just really unhealthy.
I don't know if it's unhealthy. I think from now on we just need to be closer. So
yeah, I mean, no.
Luckily, I
no
have
thanks.
a house key, so I'm just gonna start
you
breaking
have a
in.
house key?
Yeah, I do.
You don't know where it is.
Probably not, but I have it.
No. If you have one of my house keys, you have no clue where it is.
It's a white cat one.
Okay. Is that okay? That makes sense. Okay, but yeah, Are you ready just to get into it? We don't have any bullet time or anything, so
we do not. This is a brand new podcast. If you like this podcast, go watch Season Sisters podcast.
Well, this is still a Season Sisters. Go watch our 1,000 Pound Sisters podcast.
There you go. Pounders.
We've also covered seasons 1, and we're in the middle of 2, and we just covered season 8, if you're interested.
Yeah. So Extreme Sisters, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So twins Anna and Lucy strive to live their lives identically. Patrix and Patrice visit a Patricia. Right? I don't even know these people's names. Revisit a not so secret sisters only plan. And Baylee and Brooke's sleeping arrangement is straining Brooke's marriage. And that is all just not even everything that happens. I'm so excited to get into this. So
yeah, this was jam-packed. And I think the way we've decided to do it is we're going to do each sister's episode story in order of least dramatic to most dramatic.
Yes, I think that's the best way to do this because it is insane.
So we're going to start with Patrix and Patricia.
Yes.
Because they are by far the mildest case.
I feel almost normal. Yeah. There's a couple moments where I'm like,
there's a couple things that, okay, and I'm going to be honest. I kept getting them confused in my notes, which one is which.
I do too. Yeah, I don't know which is which still.
I think that Patricia's the mom, and Patrix is the other one, the other sister.
Okay.
I still don't know. I get them confused. But we first see them. They live in Georgia. They're I don't remember how old they are, but they're in their 40s, right? Mid 40s is my guess.
They live in Atlanta, Georgia with our brother.
Yeah, they do. Or I don't know if they still do, but they did. Yeah. But we see them and they're one of them, I think it's Patrix, is shaving Patricia's armpits. And I will say that the way that they were talking was they've never done this before.
Yeah, I feel like this is kind of like that season 1, episode 1 of Pounders where Amy's bathing Tammy. It's I think this is just for video.
Yes, because she kept saying things like, "Do you trust me?" and stuff like that. It didn't seem like they do this very often.
No,
if ever.
It doesn't seem like that's a normal thing. The dry brushing that they're doing later does seem slightly more normal. But
yeah, none of this so far weirds me out at all.
No, I mean, I would shave your armpits, I think.
I would shave your armpits. That's fine. I would dry brush your ass. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't think that's that weird, honestly.
I don't think so either. It seems more like a spa day kind of a thing, not it's not crossing our lines so far.
No, because I have thought before about asking you to help shave my back upper thigh because I can't ever see it, and you always say something about it when you don't say yep like that.
No, sorry. I was just thinking because I remember one time when I was younger, didn't you wax the back of my legs for me?
Yeah.
So I mean, this doesn't strike me as weird at all.
No, they don't seem that weird so far. This is I agree with you. The shaving seems ooh, we got to do something extreme, so I'll shave your armpits. But other than that, I'm okay with all
Yeah, I
this.
could totally see. Like, honestly, it would not surprise me if we were at Disney and you were doing something and I was like, "Look, your armpits are hairy," and you were just like, "Shave them then." And I would
Boom,
just do
just like
it.
that.
Like,
Just like
I
that.
don't this
Yeah.
completely normal. They're the
Yeah.
tamest sisters on
The
this entire
tamest sisters.
episode.
And if that's freaking you out, wait.
Yeah, then we're sorry. We don't do
Yeah.
that. No.
Yeah.
But basically Patrix says that she automatically steps in to help Patricia out because Patricia has like a deformity of her hand,
Yeah, she's got
of
like
one
a
of her
pinky and a
hands.
thumb, and that's
Yeah, like
it.
her hand didn't form properly is what she
Yes.
says.
So she's always
So,
stepped in.
yeah, and then she does say that it made me sad cuz Patricia said that she was bullied a lot when they were growing up and I think that they said
Yeah.
they were a military family, right?
I think this is a military family.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
I think,
And then
yeah.
Patrix said she gave up playing the violin when she was a kid because Patricia couldn't play, which makes me like really sad.
Yeah, I thought that was really, like, I guess when you and I watched it together, I didn't remember that part. Because
Mhm.
watching it again, I was like, oh, I don't remember this. And that's so sad. Like,
It is sad, but I also don't like I don't
I also don't
know.
understand. I also don't understand why you
Would give it
needed
up
to
because
give it
she said
up.
that she loved it.
Yeah,
So,
and why would your sister ask you to give it up? Like, well, that's not
well, I don't know
fair.
if she did ask her to give it up or if Patrix like wanted to play or Patricia, sorry. See, I'm doing it.
Except,
Patricia wanted to play and then Patrix just gave it up so that Patricia wouldn't feel bad. I
yeah,
don't
but I feel
know.
like
It's
as a
very sweet.
sister, if you gave up something that I knew you loved because you were in some way trying to help me, I'd be like, that's stupid. Just do what you.
Baldur's
I mean,
Gate.
not doing that with you, but
Or my
other
Sim
than
family. Oh my gosh, could you
I know
imagine?
way too much about the Sim family.
I quiz you.
I do. I do get twins, Salim, and oh my god, I forgot her name. It starts with an A.
It does.
Adeline.
Yep.
Adelaide.
There you go.
Is it? See, I
Adeline.
got
Close
this.
enough.
Adeline. See, I got this. I know my
You
stuff.
got it.
But yeah, I would not ask you to stop doing something you loved. But that's the only thing that
No.
seemed kind of like, I don't think you have to give that up unless.
Yeah, they have one more moment in their whole segment that I was like, I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
But like to me, they're pretty normal. Patricia says that she's been married for 20 years to Ron and she has three boys, like 18, 15, and 12.
yeah.
Those are her
She's
boys.
almost done. They are almost
Yeah.
out of the house.
They're all self-sufficient to some extent. And
Yeah,
so Ron says that Patrix is always there and Patrix is basically like, "Oh yeah, my apartment's being renovated and that's why I'm living here right now." And it's like, I hope that's true cuz Ron seemed like he was really getting tired of it.
yeah. But see, and that makes me think that that's got to be true because Ron was annoyed with it. Like if he'd been married to this woman for 20 years and her sister was always there, it wouldn't be a this is annoying me. It'd be like, oh, it's another day, and you two
Yeah, or
are
he would have been divorced.
yeah, yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was like, this has got to be a recent. I just live here now, which would annoy anybody.
Yeah, I think that that's why they seem like the happiest sisters, honestly. Probably because they're
Yeah,
not together all the time. That's my guess.
yeah.
But I'm not sure. But they have our dream because they just want to move to Orlando together, which is literally our retirement plan.
That's true. That's all we want to do, and I understand so much of that. That whole we just want to move to Orlando. It's like, yeah, you do. Yeah, you
Yeah, I just
do.
want to live like if I could afford it, I would just want to move to Golden Oak and if not that, then Celebration.
I mean, I could live in a 1-bedroom apartment in Orlando and just be like, this is
I
it.
just want
This
to
is
be
what
as
we do.
close to the bubble as possible.
Yeah, well, and they didn't even talk about Disney much other than the fact that he proposed to her at Disney Springs, which is like, oh, I wonder where. There's so many romantic places down there.
Yeah, I thought that that was really sweet, but she's apparently I mean, I get it though because like when you go on vacation to Disney, it's a vacation and you don't worry about bills and you don't worry about anything, you're just having fun. So I do worry
Yeah,
that living that close to it would change it cuz then you would go to the parks but you wouldn't have the childlike wonder, I guess,
yeah,
or
because
the
you're there
lack of
every day.
responsibility because your bills still exist when you leave the parking lot.
That's why you have to go move to Orlando when you're rich and be like, who cares
Yes.
about bills?
Yes, exactly. Where you don't have to work and you can just go to the parks every day.
Yeah,
Perfect.
exactly.
That
But
that's
yeah,
our plan.
I do.
So I don't think this is weird either. I think they were trying to play this like, oh, they want to live in Disney together, and it's like, yeah, same.
Same girls, which is probably why we were like, that's fine. I do think it's messed up because Ron did say at one point, he was like, I don't want to do that. And she was like, well, you got to get on board. It's like, well, but
yeah.
Does he?
Because she made it sound like she's going regardless because now her oldest boy is going to college in Orlando. And she's like, well, we're coming with you because her other two boys are homeschooled. And she's like, well, we'll go down to Orlando and live with him and my sister. And then you can come visit as much as you want, Ron. And Ron was like, no, my family's staying in Atlanta.
Which honestly, I'm all for because, if he actually changes his ID to the dorm in Florida residency passes for Disney are so cheap.
They are. Which doesn't mean, though, that she needs to live in Disney. Like,
no, but like he can live, like,
yeah,
she can still use
it's
that.
not realistic for her to think she's going to uproot her whole life. And I don't know what Ron does for a living or anything, so.
I don't either, but I didn't like whichever sister's not married saying, she's like, well, I gave up all of my dreams, so now you need to follow me in this streak.
That is my problem because when they're having dinner with their mom later, which also was weird because they and their mom eat at the dining room table, but they force all of the boys to eat separately.
Yeah, because they make a point of saying they eat with their entire family at least twice a week, but they don't really eat with them because they consider their dinner their personal time.
Yeah, and they say they allow their mom to sit with them if she wants to, but the boys have to sit in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's kind of sad. That kind of defeats the purpose, but whatever.
I mean, I think at one point it would be nice if you had enough family to choose, like, oh, well, these are the family members I really get along with the best, so I'd rather sit with them. But also, I don't know if I would count that as a family dinner at that point. Don't you have to sit with someone you don't like?
I would. Yeah. I mean, you do you, whatever works for your family, but I thought that was weird. I'd rather sit with everybody.
Yeah. I thought it was very weird too.
But that was my problem because Patrix tells their mom that Patricia has news and they announce that they want to move to Orlando. And then they say that they put their dreams on hold while Patricia started having babies. And basically, Patrix says, there's no men for me here. And I put my dreams on hold so that she could be a wife and mother, but now it's my turn. And it's like, but no one asked you to do that.
Yeah, that seems very sus. Like,
very manipulative in my opinion.
Like right now, these are my favorite sisters because they seem the most normal,
like us,
quote unquote. Yeah. But I could easily see where this turns into a manipulation thing where I'm like, oh no, y'all are crazy. Like, did you agree to that?
I don't get saying the whole like, I put my life on hold so that you could be a wife and mother, and it's like I don't think there was ever a conversation about that.
No, it doesn't. And like, if you really want to move to Orlando to go manhunting, then your married sister not going to do a lot of good. So you go down there with your nephew and be like, hey,
you go down with your nephew and you live in Orlando and you have a little bit of family,
And I mean, you're on Atlanta to Disney is not that far, is it?
No, let me look it up.
I think it's like, I mean, it's got to be less than 2 days drive. I'm assuming.
Yeah, it definitely is. Let's see, because it takes us 2 days. It's 6 hours, 18 minutes.
I could do that on a weekend.
We would do that before even stopping.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
That is so short. Like, Jacob, why don't you drive to Disney more? That's like such a short drive.
It's such a short, like, are you kidding me? And there's like interstates all the way down there. And Florida has those nice 3-way 6-lane highways. That would be so easy. Jacob, why don't you go to Disney all the time?
Why don't you? And the flight is only an hour and a half if you fly instead.
I mean, whatever. If we were that close, I would have an annual pass for sure. And be like, it's a long weekend.
Did it let you have an annual pass if you live out of state though?
Yeah, because Dad's thinking about getting one for Mom after everything gets settled.
Is that a secret?
No.
Okay, well, I just want to make sure I don't need to cut that, so it's not like a surprise for Mom.
Mom, if it is a surprise, act surprised.
Act surprised. Whoops. But that's the only thing that they said that weirded me out was the whole like I sacrificed for you, so now you need to give up your entire life to come to Florida with me, which, to be fair, Patricia seems like that's also what she wants, but I didn't like that line at all. That to me was odd.
No, I'm
So
all
we'll
for
see what
moving
happens
to
with them.
Yeah, I'm all for moving to Orlando. However, her oldest is just now going to college. She still has, what was it, like a 12-year-old or a 14-year-old?
She has a
Like
15-year-old and a 12-year-old. Yeah.
Yeah, so technically her raising of her children is not done yet just because one is
No.
leaving. So it's like
Nope.
technically I
But
really
I
need to
do
stay home for that
understand her
last one.
first baby is flying the nest and she's like, "Oh no, I'm not ready for that. We're going with you."
Yeah. Then
I get that.
send his aunt with him. I will volunteer to go to Orlando and be like,
I don't know
"Yeah, I
why
live in this
not.
apartment and I go to Disney all the time." I would do so much content that would never get viewed
I
by anybody,
know.
but I
Well,
would do
no,
it.
but you would feel, I don't know. That would be my plan. Like if we ever moved to Orlando, I like your guy who just walks around, and I also like those
Yeah.
4K walking videos. I would probably
Yeah.
do those. And then
Yeah.
cuz that way the only thing that would suck about those is since I have like crippling social anxiety, I talk to myself the entire time if I'm alone.
Yeah.
Like I narrate out loud what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So I don't know if people would want to watch.
They
my
might love
videos
that. And the
with
guy
me
I
being like,
watched,
now I'm gonna walk and show them the ship outside of Guardians, and then
a
I'll
lot
turn back.
a lot of them do talk though. Like, and the guy I watch is Daily Fast Pass, by the way, guys. He's live Monday through Friday. Fantastic.
She's obsessed with him.
I am. I watch him. I saw him once. I have a
She
picture
saw
of
the
him.
back of his head once. The
Yeah,
back
I
of
was
his
so
head, and then
excited.
what'd you do? You
I
chatted him while
stalked
we
the
were in
chat. Yeah.
line, and you were
Yeah.
like, "Oh my gosh, you just passed me in line." And he was like, "Come and say hi." And someone was like, "No." No, I'm too nervous.
Literally got
But she counts
shot.
it as she counts it as like she met him.
I have a
No.
picture of the back of him through a tree at Tiana's. I was so excited
She
to
does.
meet him, and I didn't. But yeah, no, I 100% would be like, "Yep, go to the parks every day, and I ride the same rides." Yeah, and no one
Yeah.
cares. But yeah,
And it would be great. And the new
I think
snacks and stuff. I mean, I would love that, honestly.
yeah. So yeah, these sisters are completely 100% normal, or you and I are extreme sisters. I don't know
Maybe
which
we
it
are. Because,
is.
I mean, brushing your ass is not something that I would do that.
Yeah,
That's
shaving
fine
your
with me.
armpit wouldn't even
Like, she had
gross
her
me out.
underwear on, so it's not like she
Yeah.
was butt naked or anything, but, like, that just didn't seem weird to me.
No, nothing they did seemed weird.
No.
It was
And
just
how the next sister started didn't seem weird, and then it got weird very quickly.
Yes, Brooke and Baylee to me seem like normal sisters. But yeah, go ahead.
Yes, at first, yeah. They're from Oklahoma City, and their names are Candace Brooke and Candace Baylee. Why?
Yeah.
Who does that?
What kind of parents? What are we doing?
Yeah, what kind of parents do that? But they basically compare being sisters to being married but unable to get a divorce, which I don't agree with. But
no, that's kind of weird.
Because just because you're sisters, because I mean we've been covering 1,000-pound sisters. You don't have to have a relationship with your sister if you do not want one.
Nope, you do not have to do that.
Like, there's no relationship that is forced upon you. Period.
Nope.
I guess unless your kid probably, but
not a parent. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. Like, I mean,
people cut their kids off. People cut their parents off. It happens.
Yeah, it's like you need to do what's best for you. But yeah, I thought the first part with them like fighting about plucking hairs, I was like, this seems like a normal sisterhood. This is the kind of sisterhood I've seen my whole life.
Because it's literally like Baylee helping pluck Brooke's eyebrows. And then she says something like, there's no line you can't cross with your sister. I, again, do not think that that's true. Because
there are lines.
There are lines, and you can hurt your sister, and
for sure.
You can hope that she'll forgive you. It's not like just a black hole of a relationship that you can throw whatever shit you want at and just she'll be fine with it.
Yeah, I disagree with
and it was always the younger one saying that. It was always Baylee. Yeah, because these ones aren't twins. They are like 2 years apart, I think, in age.
Yeah, they're not. They're very, very much big sister, little sister.
Very much. And then this is where they get weird, I think, because Brooke says that when she went into labor, Baylee shaved Brooke's butthole for her because it's something you have to do before you have a baby, because you can't possibly have any hair down there. Never had a kid before, so correct us if we're wrong, but I think that gynecologists see all kinds of crazy shit every day, and your OBGYN doesn't care if you have a hairy butthole.
Yeah, I feel like if you really can't have a hairy butt, then they probably shave it. And I don't think they're like, oh my God, we need to shove this baby head back in your hoo-ha because your butt's not shaved.
Your wicker basket hair is cutting your baby's face or something.
I don't understand. I mean, and maybe it's kind of like grief. You know, you get super focused on something stupid after grief that you're like,
maybe so, yeah.
Maybe it's just like, I have to have I didn't get a chance to shave my butt. Who's going to shave my butt? And
well, I mean, I guess I could see if you're a first time parent being like, there are going to be so many people staring at my vagina and my butthole. It has to look nice. Like I tried.
I guess.
But I feel like if you were like,
so awkward.
Hey, Autumn, I need you to shave my asshole real quick, I'd be like, I don't think it's that important, actually. Yeah. I think you're fine.
It's like, what are you wearing today? That's probably your first question.
I will brush your butt. I'll dry brush your butt, no problems. I'll pluck your eyebrows. Don't care. But shaving your butthole is where I start drawing the line.
So now I know when I do get tired of you at Disney, I just bend over, grab my cheeks, and call you into the bathroom with like shaving cream in the middle of my crack and be like, let's do this. Let's test our extremeness.
Where am I supposed to go? We're going to drive down together and we only have one room.
I don't know, but now I really want to do it as a prank.
Please don't burn the relationship down at Disney. Just hear this like
joke. Audie.
Oh my God, no. No, I'm not shaving your butthole. Like I would if it was like for some reason a medical emergency. But that's it.
I don't understand why that would ever need to be a thing.
I hope I never see your butthole.
Yeah, same.
That'd be nice.
Honestly, same.
Yeah, I never want to see it.
But I guess it's great that her little sister just like jumped in there with her shower cap and her shaving cream, was like, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
And how much hair is there around there? Now I feel self-conscious about my butthole. I gotta check it. Is there?
I'm assuming a lot. I don't know, or at least a little. There? I don't know. I've never just like stared at my butthole.
This is a weird conversation, and it's all because of this show.
Yeah. But we basically find out that Baylee, who is 21, has just recently moved in with Brooke and her family, and it's been about 3 weeks. Brooke's been married for a year. Her and her husband have a 3-year-old together, and she's expecting her second child. And her husband, Denver, hates this living arrangement.
Which when he was pointing out things that she does, I was like, yeah, that's kind of disrespectful, and I get that. Because like he was like, yeah, go ahead.
She leaves dirty panties laying around the house.
Yeah, that's awkward.
That is awkward because there's only like, it's not. She says that she just moved out of her parents' house or her mom's house and into this house. So I don't know how, like, what all her mom let her get away with, which is fine. She's an adult, but it seems like she's never been told to clean up after yourself.
Yeah, because it starts with like, can you have her pick up her shoes? It's like, go pick up your shoes. It's like, ugh, the worst. And then it's like, and I'm tired of her panties over the house. It's like, well, just maybe just don't look at them. It's like, no.
Did you notice though when they were talking about her dirty panties though, that the panties were inside Brooke and Denver's bedroom?
Yeah, which means that
her bras and her panties were just in their bedroom.
They did also say that it's not weird. What sisters don't share underwear?
These ones. I don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Let me just put it this way. If we were on vacation and it was like, oh my God, I forgot to pack a pair of panties. I need an emergency pair of panties to go to the store.
Oh yeah.
I would expect you to give me a pair of panties. I would give you a pair of panties. Yeah. I would not be like, oh, do you want these that I have on?
It would not be like we throw our panties in the same drawer at Disney and just free for all underwear. No. And did you hear her say clean panties? And then Baylee said, well, most of the time. That's disgusting. I would never put on dirty panties from anyone.
I would put on Carl's dirty panties.
No, that's disgusting.
That's gross.
All of his, like,
his fart particles.
That's disgusting. No.
I miss that. No, like I said, I'm all for like stealing panties. Like, oh my God, I'm just gonna wear these panties because I get
like
that.
I know that. Like sometimes when I go home to mom and dad's and like we're there really late and I just go take a shower, mom will just give me a pair of her panties to take home.
Yeah.
and then I'll just wash them and take them back to her. So like, but
mom
it's not
doesn't take off her
take
pants
them
and
off of her body and hand them to me. No.
Yeah, no,
so
that's
I get
weird.
sharing underwear in certain situations, but not like a
not a preferable situation. I wouldn't be like,
no.
ooh, I'm not gonna pack panties.
Yeah, no, that's weird.
Because my vagina prefers sloppy second panties.
Yeah, and then we get the worst thing that they're doing because
oh my god,
apparently Baylee has been getting into bed with Denver and Brooke at night,
which I feel like is
in
not
between them.
That's where it gets too far for me because I'm like, okay, I kind of get like, hey sis, wake up, I want to watch this TikTok with you and scoot over. I do not get climbing over your sister to get between your sister and her husband.
And I also though
there's
couldn't
no
see
world where
doing
that's okay.
that if Carl's asleep. Like I could see going like I don't have a problem going into your bedroom. I don't know how I would feel going into your bedroom though with Carl in there because that makes it a different environment.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go into your room. I won't go into Carl's room if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, because it's
so
okay. So I feel like one is a sexual place and one is not.
Yes, one of them is just my sister's room that I used to share with her. Like we used to share a room, so that's kind of the same thing. But when your husband's in there, it's more like a gross wear your condoms kind of situation. I don't want to be involved in that. So
is he
I don't
dressed?
want to be in there.
Are you dressed?
Are your toys out? I don't want to know. But like it's a different vibe.
This is so and Denver is clearly upset by it. And instead of just being like, yeah, you're right, that is weird, I'm gonna talk to her, or at least explain. I mean, because I can, like, you and I kind of talked about it when we were watching it. Like, if Bailey's the young one, right?
Yes, Bailey's the youngest.
If Baylee has some kind of trauma, like, you know, like I cannot sleep alone, I can understand it being like, okay, my sister needs somebody to sleep with. But she also has a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old. Go get your niece. But it's like,
yeah, then I feel like you should be sleeping with your sister then in a different room, or Denver should be sleeping in a different room because it's not like this is a huge age gap. It's not like Brooke and Denver have been married for 25 years or something like that. It's not like they raised Baylee. This is how Pornhub start, okay?
Thank you.
Like,
that was my whole thought too.
This is the beginning of a video, a different kind of video. It's not okay.
Especially in the middle.
Yes, it's weird. And then basically Brooke is like, well, but Bailey's not cuddling you, so I don't see what the problem is, and she's not touching you. And then Denver is like, yeah, but she's touching me with her feet and that makes me uncomfortable, so she is touching me.
Even if
and I feel like the way to solve this problem is Denver needs to start sleeping butt naked.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would eat Taco Bell every night and sleep naked and be like, she comes in, like, but I'm assuming he doesn't sleep naked because they have a daughter, child. Maybe it's one of those, like, they don't want her to see all that. But it's like,
why are we not locking the bedroom door at night or something? It's like, this is crossing a line, and I'm hoping this is just drummed up for drama.
I hope
because
so,
the little clips that they showed of it happening, clearly everyone was awake and they had their makeup on.
Yeah, it was clearly
and the
fake.
sun was up, so it was fake. Yeah, but I hope that this is fake, because if not, this is really weird.
I
don't get it.
I mean, this is something I would never ever do, like, ever.
No, like, I could see, like, I could see if there was an emergency or something like that, and we ended up, I don't know, stranded at a hotel, and it was me, you, and Carl, and there was only one bed, then it would be Carl and then you and then me, as far away as possible. It would not be anywhere near. And honestly, knowing Carl would be like, no, I'm not doing that. And he would just go walk around all night or something.
Yeah, Carl would be like, I'm going to go sleep in the car.
I'm not doing that. Let me know when your sister's up so I can take a nap.
Yeah, because I feel like, because we kind of talked about it, but I was like, the only thing that I can think of because I'm with you. There's only one bed, 3 of us in a room, no other place to sleep. I would even sleep with my feet next to y'all's head. So it's even if Kyle were to roll like over and try to touch you, it'd be like, oh, that's a knee. That's weird. Like, 100% would be like, we don't ever talk about this. Like, this is.
Yeah. Because that's the only way I could see doing, well, or just, I don't know. I don't know how this even starts. It's just bizarre. And then I guess the fact that they keep doubling down on it is what's weirdest to me.
Yeah, because they're like, well, but this is just what happens. It's like, no, it really doesn't. So, and then they have the whole scene with her boyfriend.
Yeah, because basically Baylee's boyfriend comes over to play badminton. I don't know what year it is, but they're playing badminton in the backyard. They had a pretty good sized backyard. But
yeah, they did.
His name is Briar. I'm pretty sure. Briar? Yeah, Briar. Yeah. And basically the conversation comes up while they're setting up the net that Baylee has been sleeping with Denver and Brooke, and Briar seems like completely flabbergasted.
Yeah, he's like, why are you doing that? That's weird.
Because they're at this point they're saving themselves for marriage, so they've never slept together.
Yeah, because Denver's like, why don't they just move in together and then I can have my bed back?
Yep, and then everyone's basically just like, no, they can't. The sin of
boning
before marriage. They're virgins. They can't do that.
But then we find out that she's sleeping with them, and her boyfriend is like, ew, which I'm hoping
that's
means
weird.
Yeah, that's weird. Why would you do that? Which I'm hoping means that maybe it'll all stop
to it, or it'll stop, because he basically says it's getting to the point where that's unhealthy and the girls need separate lives. And so they play badminton, and the bet is if the girls win, if the boys win, Baylee can't sleep in their bed anymore.
Yeah, and then they play the worst game of badminton I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why Brooke does. They've only been married a year, which I know she's pregnant, so I don't know how, I don't know. I just feel like, why would you want someone in your bed? You already have a child. You have your sister living with you. If you are going to have any intimacy in your marriage, your sister being in your bedroom is messing that entire possibility up.
Yeah, it's definitely not helping the situation for sure.
No. And
my
not
chances
the
of getting laid,
you can only have intimacy if you have sex or something, but even just laying in bed and talking to your husband at night is interrupted because your sister's there.
Or even just
it's weird.
We lay in bed sometimes and show each other stupid videos. You know, as you do.
Oh yeah, we do that. We do that all the time. So or we just play each other music and stupid stuff like that.
Yeah. This is very weird. It's a very unhealthy relationship, and I'm not trying to get into it, but this is I would never.
No.
Because Carl was like, I would go sleep on the couch. He was like, and I would stay on the couch until your sister left the house. It's like, that's weird.
Carl would literally, I feel like if it ever, he would stand in the corner of a room or just leave. Like Carl would go find an all night coffee shop or something.
It's like, I found this Arby's that's open 24 hours. It's like,
bye.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's what he would do.
Because it's weird. I mean, and I don't think Kyle would be
bizarre.
I'm sure Kyle's not like, yeah, that sounds great, because it's weird.
No, when I came home after we watched this, it was Jason and Kyle here, and I was just telling them all the drama, and they were completely shooketh about everything I was telling them about these sisters. It's weird. It's very weird.
It's weird.
And basically, the girls play their hearts out and win the badminton game so they can continue sleeping together with Brooke's husband.
Yeah.
And are celebrating, and Brooke or Denver is pissed, obviously. And so Brooke goes to talk to Denver, and he's like, she has overstayed her welcome. That's it. It's been 3 weeks. And then Baylee's basically like, oh, so I'm just supposed to say, see you later. You'll have to find somewhere else to live. But she literally just said that she just moved out of their mom's house. So why can't she go back there?
Yeah, well, and I didn't even get the impression that he necessarily wants her to go. He just doesn't want her in his room. And
he literally just wants his room to be a sacred place, and his wife does not understand it at all.
No, and I don't understand. I mean, because it seems like an easy compromise for your sister needs to go to. We're kicking her out to be like, okay, well, how about I just keep her out of the bedroom? I will lock the door. She won't even come in here to change. Because, he points out there's a picture of her sister and her boyfriend in their room.
Yeah, there's a framed photo of Baylee and Briar in the room.
That's weird. I don't understand pictures of family members in bedrooms.
No, I don't either.
No one wants to look at great grandma while you're doing it.
When you're getting railed or something. Yeah, no.
No. I don't understand that. And if your husband is looking at pictures of your sister, then that is a problem. I feel like it's like, Weird.
Yeah.
Weird. And not to judge other people's decor. I just think Denver is not being unreasonable by
No, he's
asking
not.
his
And they're
wife to put
acting
him
like he's
first.
acting. They are treating it like he's telling Brooke she can never see her sister again. When all he's saying
Yes.
is make her stay out of my bed. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
While I'm
because it's
here, she's not
weird.
in my bed.
It's weird. It's
It
so
is weird.
weird. And yeah, I didn't like how they made him look crazy. It's like he doesn't look crazy, y'all do.
Yeah. I mean, because then Brooke basically is like, well, I don't want to have to choose between my husband and my little sister. That's not fair. And then she says that she doesn't want Baylee to feel unwelcome. And then Denver basically points out, like, if telling her to sleep in her own bed and keep her dirty panties in her own laundry basket makes her feel unwelcome, that's a her problem, which I agree with him.
100% agree. Yeah. Agree.
So I'm excited to see what happens with them. And spoilers, but they are still together.
That's
So
crazy. I mean, I guess
it does
maybe
work out.
Maybe she tells her to stay out.
Well, I mean, she gets married too, so I guess they do eventually. I'm excited to see where that goes, though.
I hope Denver takes your advice and it's just like, I'm going to start sleeping naked. I don't even care.
That's what I would do. I would just be like, okay, well, I'm taking a Viagra and I'm going to bed.
Yep.
Make this as awkward as possible for everyone. Taco Bell, Viagra, and butt naked.
Also, I'm turning the heater up so there's no blankets anymore. It's just me naked in this bed.
Yeah, I'm not.
No covers, nothing.
Or Denver just needs to go get their daughter and just throw her in bed with them and be like, okay, well, now our bed's full. So
yeah, now none of us are having any fun.
None of us can sleep. So I don't know. It's weird. A weird. That was weird, but we're not even to the weirdest sisters yet.
It's the new sisters.
It's the new sisters. They're from Perth, Australia, and their names are Anna and Lucy. Anna and Lucy, Anna and Lucy. I don't know. But we meet them and they're wearing the exact same outfit. They've had the exact same plastic surgery, I assume, because their boobs are very perky.
It's very perky fake. That rounded fake boob.
Perky. Yes. Yeah. And then they're cleaning the countertops, but I'm pretty sure only one of them is actually cleaning the countertop.
Yes.
Because only one of them seems to have the rag and the other one's just doing the same motion.
Yes, because we do everything together.
I
feel
That's
bad.
How they talk. It's so weird.
It sounds like I'm making fun of them, but it's like they have fake teeth and an Australian accent, and I can't. It's just we have to do everything the same. I don't know. It's so.
But they always try to finish the sentence together, even if the first. You can tell sometimes the first sister didn't know where the sentence was going, but just jumped in on the last syllable.
Yeah. Yeah, where it's like same.
Yeah, it's weird. They're 35. And then
I thought they were older than that too. I mean, plastic surgery just messes you up so bad.
I mean, if it's not good, it can definitely age you.
It's like an uncanny valley thing for me. I'm just like, how old?
What? Yeah, I thought that they were 40. So
yeah, that's why I was thinking too. Not as old as I am, but I definitely thought they were like older than 35.
Early 40s is what I would have said.
Yeah.
So, but then, so they're doing the exact same hand motion so that they can burn, which is weird. It's just also that they can stay physically identical. But then the next part of their bit doesn't make any sense because they move to vacuuming for 5 minutes each, but then they stand behind the person who's vacuuming and mimic the same motions. So really, we're each vacuuming for 10 minutes, but why? Why can't you just each vacuum for 5 minutes and you don't have to mimic the hand motion?
Because it's not extreme.
It doesn't make any sense.
I'm going to do that a lot, people.
That's how they talk. If you've never seen it, look them up. That is how they talk.
Yeah.
And we're not making fun of Australian accents, but every single time they will end their sentence with we do this together. It's bizarre. But I don't understand why we're each vacuuming now for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't understand because these are the weird ones that in the next scene are taking showers together.
Yes. I could 100% see if you're petty, which is not what they're doing, but if I was petty, I would be like, look, Summer, I vacuumed for 5 minutes. You're also vacuuming for 5 minutes. But you can get your chores done twice as fast if you divide and conquer.
Right? Which would make more sense to be like, hey, I clean the counter today and tomorrow you clean the counter. And then, sorry.
Today you vacuum while I clean the counter, and then tomorrow we'll switch.
Yeah.
That way we're still burning the same calories or whatever, but just 2 different days.
If we really have to do it all together, then you vacuum for 2 minutes and I vacuum for 2 minutes. And then.
Yeah, but I'm not going to stand behind you and pretend like I'm vacuuming. That's the weirdest thing ever.
These are the weirdest. And they even say that they think they started getting closer after their dad died.
Yeah, they said that their identicalness got way worse after their father passed away, so it's definitely like a trauma response.
Yeah, so they needed each other. And
they cannot be apart without getting anxiety, which is really sad. Like, but all that, I feel like
they need therapy.
Like we need a therapist. Yeah, we need therapy. But they shower together, and then they say that they poop at the same time, but they
don't. No.
They don't poop at the same time. They literally, one of them will stand there watching the other one poop and say, hurry up, and then she poops. But what if I don't need to poop at the same time?
See, I have so many questions because also, like, I love you. I don't want to go to the bathroom in your hot box.
No.
Like, that's, especially since she's standing there like, can you hurry, please? It's like, no.
And that house was big. There's definitely more bathrooms than that.
But the shower, even the shower that they showed them in, people.
They were washing each other's boobs.
Yeah, but it's a camp shower. It's like tiny. It's smaller than the shower we have at Mom and Dad's house. Like, it was like a square shower. It wasn't like a bathtub shower. It was like they were right up on each other. I was like, what are we doing? This is too much for me.
I don't get it. It makes me kind of sad for them because they basically say that they think of themselves as one person with 2 bodies.
Yeah.
And it makes me really sad because you're not. You are 2 individual people with 2 lives. It's like that Dean Koontz story.
Oh, yeah. Spoilers. Can we say that? It's an old book.
I think so. The book came out in like the 80s. So I'm really sure
it's such a good book, people, if you've never read it, called Whispers.
It's called Whispers. It's fantastic. Yeah. And honestly, maybe we should just leave it like at that. If you're interested in like
something
what would you
similar
call it?
To this.
Suspense?
Yeah.
Like a suspense book? Yeah. It's called Whispers by Dean Koontz. This is them.
Yeah. And just so you know, Audie and I love Dean Koontz. So
we do. That's our favorite author. So
yeah. We have all the books. He's great.
All of the books. We keep up with them. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't keep up with him. But yeah.
Well, then I would recommend his Frankenstein series, and the Odd Thomas books are fantastic.
No, they're not. I disagree.
Yes, they are. And Have you read Life Expectancy?
I think I've read. Yeah, it's the one with the birdhouse on the cover, right?
Yes, that's one of my favorite ones. What's your favorite one?
So Door to December always has a special place in my heart.
That's our first one ever.
That's our first one. I love TikTok. TikTok is funny.
That's a great one. Yeah.
But Frankenstein the first 3 Frankensteins are my favorite. Like,
yes.
And I like the first of the new series he did. I don't like the last one.
Jane Hawk?
The last Frankenstein book. I don't like how he ended Frankenstein. But anything with Erica and Jocko, if you know, you know, great.
I don't know if we're talking to anyone. I'm sure someone's heard of Dean Koontz.
Probably. Koontz is great, guys. But yeah, my favorite.
Love Dean Koontz.
I don't know the name of the one. I think it's Innocence.
You love that one, yes.
Innocence. I think that's the name. I think that's the name of it.
It's either Innocence or Innocent. I think it's Innocence, though.
So the main problem with Dean Koontz books, people, is they're all one-word titles.
They're all one-word titles. So it's hard if you read them. It's hard to remember which one you read sometimes because there's like velocity, intensity, innocence.
Intensity's great.
Intensity is great, but velocity is pretty much the same one, but male. It's anyway. So
this is not a Dean Koontz podcast.
If you're interested, we recommend it.
You know what? I didn't think about it, but you're right. These are what would have happened if Whispers would have been about girls, I think.
Yes.
Or
this is what
not so traumatic. Yeah.
But basically they also say that they used to take jobs, but only one of them would get the job and then the other one would just volunteer there so that they could be together without getting paid.
Talk about great for a job, or would that be more distracting to be like?
I feel like that's more distracting. Do you not?
I don't know,
that's just way more distracting.
This part of me is like, that's great. We can get 2 for the price of 1.
But wouldn't you be like, this is weird? And now there's like 2 waitresses for that one table or whatever they did. I don't know what they did, but
Yeah.
like, I don't know how many jobs would be willing to accommodate that.
They look to me
Like,
like they're
yeah, I
more
come
like,
to work, but my sister follows me around.
yeah, and like carries empty trays.
Yeah, she carries the tray with me. Or you have to load up the exact same amount of like
Yeah.
tamales on this tray so that my sister's muscles are using the same thing.
Yeah, it's very
No.
weird. This is the weirdest. I thought sleeping with your sister's husband was weird. This is
Yeah,
so
but
much more
this
extreme.
one is just bizarre. And then they
Takes the
say that
cake.
they share a Facebook, a phone, a car, a bed, and a boyfriend.
Yeah, which is important to remember that they said they share a bed and a
Yes.
boyfriend. And then they talk about the sex stuff later and they say they don't do things together. It's like, but if you share a
They
bed,
say they don't do things together, but they also say that he knows that whatever he does to one of them, he has to then do to the other one. How would you know if you weren't watching?
yeah, but if
I
they
don't think
share
that they're just laying there like fish. I think that it's a threesome, obviously. It's an interactive
I don't think
thing.
they touch each other. I'm sure he touches both. Like a
Oh, yeah. I don't
like
think
an
that they are doing stuff with each other, but I do think that they're both involved on him at the same time.
Yeah, because how would you even like I'm not trying to get weird again, but I'm assuming unless this man is just Superman, he probably only comes once. So how do you divide that up? Like
You have to save a little.
oh, brother, oh.
Well,
Like do
that's the
you
only thing I
pull
can think of. You would have to be like, well, I'll do it this, like, I'll do a little bit on you and a little bit on her or something
That's
like
too much
that.
effort. That's too much effort. No man I think has that much control.
Well, if you don't, then they're going to throw a hissy fit and cry.
And I don't know. This is just weird. This is weird. Also, this has before we get into all the weird sex, this has your pet peeve about reality TV when they go to the park together.
Oh, yes, I literally they they go to the park with their boyfriend and they're holding hands with him and walking, and then they're doing the classic like everyone's staring at us, and it's like you have a camera crew following you. I
Yep.
mean, yeah, you're 2 women holding hands with a dude, but no one cares. It's the camera crew.
Yeah,
That's why people are looking at you.
it's the 5-person camera crew, people. That's what everyone's
That's
like, what
following
is
you around with
happening?
boom mics and all this stuff, and they're like, "What's being recorded?" They don't care about you. No one
Yeah.
cares.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would probably do a side eye, like what? Like, are that twins
Yeah.
dating one dude? That's 100% what that is. They did say the reason they date the same guy is because if they had separate boyfriends, they try to pull them apart.
Is that what they said?
Yeah. They were like, we
Oh,
have
I
to have the same
missed that.
boyfriend because we've had separate boyfriends, but they try to tear us apart. It's
Because he was like, "I just wanna spend time with you. I
yeah,
wanna spend time
not
with
your
you, not your sister."
yeah, not your creepy sister. And like, I have getting back to the sex talk. So if one is jerking this guy off, is the other one just making the motions in the corner? Like, what is happening?
Probably.
Like that, there's this.
Probably. Or they're doing it, do you think maybe he's big enough to where they can do it at the same time? This is getting gross. Yeah. I don't know.
I have issues. I mean, and part of me, like, I watched this part and I was like, did this guy win the lottery because he's getting 2 girls for the price of 1? And my husband Carl was like, I don't think he did because now he has to buy 2 times everything. I think this is
2 times
probably worse for him.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it didn't seem like the girl, I don't know what the girls do for a living. They have to have something. Maybe they're on OnlyFans. I'm not gonna look it up.
I don't know. I could see OnlyFans. I could see they had a lot of model professional looking pictures.
Yeah,
So
I could see they're
probably
pretty, so it's
they're
possible
very
that they
pretty.
do something.
Well, and then
Yeah.
I'm wondering, dad passed away 11 years ago. They live with mom. Did dad have a healthy like life insurance?
or
And we're just kind of
portfolio.
yeah, because maybe dad worked really hard, and it's like this is just. And
I don't
Benny,
know. Or maybe Ben, their boyfriend, does something really. Their house looked nice.
it's a nice house, close
It's
to
a
the
nice
beach. It looked like
house.
too.
It's a very nice looking house. It's very modern looking, so it looks like it's a
Very
new
modern,
build kind of a thing.
but as
I
weird
don't
as the
know.
sex, the sex. I mean, and then the cereal thing that drove me crazy.
That was weird. They say that but the thing is, they've been with Ben for 10 years.
Yeah, and
So
people thought it
this is
wouldn't
working.
work, but it
Yeah.
does. And they do talk
I
about how
mean,
they can't get married because it's illegal.
But then they act like it's not fair, and it's like, just don't worry about it then. You don't have to get married. Just put a ring on each of you and just say
and
that
that's
you're
what I don't.
civilly wed or whatever.
You could have a full-on wedding and just never file.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Like
He
a
just has to
wedding.
make sure that it just complicates that he has to. I don't know how it works in Australia, but if you did that in America, you would just need to make sure that your like life insurance policies, your health insurance and all that stuff was set up to cover both women. Which I don't know how you would set up your health insurance to cover both women.
I
You
don't think you
couldn't.
could. I don't think you could.
You
I think you would
couldn't.
just have to be like, I can't cover to make it fair.
They'd have to
Neither
get
one
their
of
own.
you gets coverage.
Exactly. Neither one of you gets health insurance. Yay,
Yes.
ladies.
And your mom gets my life insurance.
Well, I guess does Australia have universal health care? I don't know if they do or not. I
don't
assume that
know.
they do because most first world countries do, except for us.
But I don't know, because they say they want to get married, but they can't because it's illegal. I'm like, yeah, because, which I have, reading Christine's book, I do agree with her that I don't know why it's not legal, because things done in the shadow are more likely to be abusive, and I don't really care.
But no man would probably participate in polygamy if he had to pay each and every one of his wives.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that would be where it would stop.
You leave these women with nothing. They have no recourse to leave. There's no divorce process. They have nothing. They have just a gaggle of children in the most cases.
Yeah.
And no tie to you. So you don't even like have to pay for them out of your like pension or anything like that. They can just leave.
But if it was legal, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I could never do it.
No.
But if we made polygamy legal, there would be a lot less things that they could hide. You couldn't hide marrying a 12-year-old if you could legally marry somebody. Like, nope, that's not happening, sir. Because they have to be this age.
That's true. And honestly, it would kill it. I don't think people would do it.
I don't think if you could, like you said, if you could divorce 3 women and have to pay all 3 of them alimony,
like imagine would be over. If Mary, Janelle, and Christine all could file for alimony.
Yeah.
And it would be crazy. Pay like out of his pension to each of them.
Yeah. It would devastate the system.
It would.
I don't understand, if they want to get married, why can't we just have a wedding? Because a wedding is not. Yeah, it's not legally binding. Anyone can have a wedding. Just have a big party.
Then just don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's not legal, so you can't get married. But then they also said something about like there are laws about a man having children with more than one woman, and I don't think that that's true.
That doesn't make sense. I mean,
no, because
you can have multiple baby mamas. Did you find out?
Look it up.
Excuse me. Is Australia universal health care?
Okay. Yes, everyone is except for us. Okay. It says that bigamy carries a potential 5-year prison sentence, as marriage is strictly defined as a union of 2 people. This is Australia.
But that's marriage.
Which technically, bigamy is illegal here as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
That's not big of you. That's big of me.
Well, but it's bigamy technically means that it's illegal to marry another person while already lawfully married, which that is illegal. But no, it doesn't say anything. I looked up laws. Hang on.
Your poor history is all messed up.
I know. Kyle's gonna be like, "What did you do?" Because this is his Google. So
oh, great. He's gonna be like, "Why did I look up all this weird stuff last night?" Poor guy.
His articles are gonna be so bizarre. Yeah, it says having children with different women is legal as long as you adhere to the Family Law Act. What's that? Well, this is for my state.
You're like, this doesn't even make a difference. Australia,
okay.
People. Spoilers, we're not in Australia.
It's not illegal. Obviously, it's not illegal because they can't. I don't know how it works, but you can have babies with more than one person.
Yeah, I don't understand that whole whiny part, but whatever.
I don't either. And also, like, what do they do if they start their periods on different days?
I don't know. Does one of them shove like a corkscrew and start it early? Or my theory is they're on birth control pills, because birth control pills.
It's regimented.
It's more regimented, so that probably keeps it.
But what if like regular? One of them gets like a stomach bug? What does
the other one get?
Does she just pretend, or does she lick her mouth or something?
I mean, because there's a lot of things about being identical that would not work.
No, you can't be identical all the time.
Yeah, which is coming up, like with the whole toothache. But yeah, you can't be identical. You're not identical, regardless.
You're not. But they say that they count. They are literally sitting there counting out pieces of cereal to eat
to make sure that they're all
even.
the same. Which I guess,
and then they measure their drinks as well, so that they're drinking the exact same amount.
Which also wouldn't work because people's metabolism is different. So it's like,
well, I guess
even
I don't know why you're worried about it. I don't know.
I mean, because I'm sure it would be devastating if one of these sisters gains weight and the other one doesn't.
Because then she wouldn't fit into their closet.
Yeah. Also, the best thing about having a sister who's the same size of you is having multiple outfits, not wearing the same thing over and over again.
See, that's okay. Like, if you guys have twins and you dress them alike, you do you. But what I've never understood is if you have like 2 little girls, you can buy different clothes, and then each kid has twice the amount of clothes now.
Yeah.
Rather than you buying the same outfit twice. Like, I understand dressing them up for occasions and stuff. Adorable.
That's super cute. Yeah.
But like those kids that are dressed, like Amy does that with Gage and Glenn. They're not even twins, but they're dressed alike.
They're always dressed alike. Yeah.
And it's just like, why? Why dress them alike?
Why not just
They're different kids.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't
get it. But basically their mom admits that if you're not used to the way the girls are, you would think that it's mental. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
I think it's a little weird. So, and then we find out that Anna has like a bad tooth that she's been messing with for like the last couple of years. And so it's been acting up again. It keeps getting infected. And so, but then they're like, well, you can't have your tooth removed unless I get my tooth removed. So if they won't take out my tooth, a healthy tooth in my mouth, you're not allowed to get your tooth removed. That is causing you pain.
Which is already ridiculous because this starts because she's like, well, you're not eating as much as me. And Anna's like, I can't because like it literally hurts. And then her sister's like, oh, yeah, no, it does. We got to eat on the other side. It's like, no, because you're not in pain. Clearly, your whole identical shtick isn't working because I don't know. This bothered me because
it's weird. Like these girls need therapy, and I haven't looked up anything about them, so I don't know where this is going. So if we're being like super rude or anything, and now a bunch of stuff has come out, apologies, but we didn't look anything up.
These people are cray.
I feel like they need therapy.
Yeah,
for sure.
This is nuts.
This is not healthy. And so they go to the dentist. This is like one of the last scenes. They go to the dentist.
Because they have to go to the dentist together.
Because they can't be apart. And so Anna, like, basically the dentist is like, yeah, you need this tooth removed. We're not going to be able to fix it anymore.
Yeah.
And then Lucy, the other one whose tooth is fine, is like, well, you can't take hers out unless you take mine out. And the dentist is like, no, why would we take out a good tooth?
Yeah.
Like, you need that tooth. Why would we do that? We're not doing that. And she's just like, oh, well, I don't know what we're going to do. And then Anna is just like, okay, well, I guess I'll live in pain.
Yeah.
So that we can stay identical. But the fact that you have a horrible tooth in your mouth means we're already not identical. So where is the disconnect here?
Yeah.
No one's going to look inside your mouth and be like, oh, see, you're not identical twins.
Yeah, I didn't understand because there's got to be some plan in place to be like, unless it's a non-essential tooth,
they're going to put a molar.
Which means that they might put another, like, they might put an implant in or something. And it's like, okay, so
yeah, it seems like that would be your plan. Like, no, let's get it removed and then we'll get you an implant.
Yeah, because I mean, I have teeth that are removed, and it's I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of like that's weird because you would think you would have, hey, we are going to pull this out because it is infected, but within the next 3 months she will have another tooth. So, but I didn't like at all Lucy being like, well, if you can't remove that if I can't have mine removed. It's like,
and this then when Anna says, yeah, and then when Anna's like, well, I guess I won't, then Lucy's like, oh my God, you're gonna live in pain. You're okay with that if you live in pain the rest of your life so you can look like me. And like, it was the sweetest thing ever. And then when they hug each other,
it's like a villain moment.
The villain look that Lucy gives the camera, like, see, and it's just like, this is fucked up.
No,
This is
I didn't
really,
like this.
really messed up.
Like, I kind of want to
bizarre.
watch. I kind of wanted to watch the next episode just to be like, what was that about?
Well,
Because
yeah,
I
we're gonna.
hated. I know, but I like.
It-
I mean, like right now, I wanted to watch it.
Oh, yeah.
But like right now, but no,
It was
'cause I
hard to
like,
stop watching it, for sure.
yeah, because it was like, what is happening? Because I feel like if I loved you unconditionally, even if I
You would
thought that
want me
you and I
not to
need to be the
hurt.
same, yeah, I wouldn't be like, well, it sucks for you. I guess you'll never have ice cream again because your tooth is messed up. But you can't
Yeah,
because I need my tooth. It's like, what is
it's
happening?
so weird. It makes me wonder, like, what would happen if, like, God forbid that one of them has, like, an actual, like, not that a tooth problem is not an actual medical problem, but, like, cancer or
Yeah,
something
or
else
an
horrific?
appendix burst, or
Yeah, like, what are we
we gonna
doing?
do?
Like, a
Like if
hammer
we,
toe? Are we just
yeah,
not gonna take care of these things?
like what if we get skin cancer? It's like, well, I should have skin cancer too. It's like, but you don't.
But you
So,
don't.
so now your sister
So,
is going to get Lemos to get it done, and you're just gonna have radiation.
yeah,
Like what?
it
That no
doesn't
doctor. Which my thing is, I guarantee you, there's a whack job dentist out there who will pull
who
that
will
tooth
do
for
it?
her.
Mhm.
Yeah, who'll be like, oh, for a couple $100, sure, I'll pull a healthy tooth. I don't care. You're crazy. Let's do
Mhm.
this. But it's just so messed up. It's so messed up. I was like,
It's
this
weird
is not
because, like,
healthy.
if you I don't know if it, like, maybe I'm stupid, I don't know, but if I, like, run my tongue along my teeth, I don't know which tooth that is. So you're not gonna know.
No.
It's fine.
And wouldn't you
Don't worry about
want
it.
try to figure out why her tooth is more like, why is one of your teeth getting infected yearly, but you're not, if y'all are so worried about being identical?
It's
Like,
because you're 2 different people.
no, we're the
That's why.
same
We're the
people.
same person. Oh my
People,
god.
yeah.
It's so weird. It's so weird.
It's so weird. It's
It's
crazy. I don't
unhinged. I
understand.
love it.
Yeah. It's ugh. I like I said, I thought I was a good, loving sister, but then I watched these other sisters. I'm like, maybe I'm not. I wouldn't do most of that.
I think we're great sisters. I mean, the
Just not
first
extreme
set of
sisters.
sisters and the beginning of the last, like the beginning of Brooke and Baylee, 100% we've done that with each other.
Yeah.
I would dry brush your butt. I would move to Orlando with you if our husbands would let us. But
That's
like,
true. We've tried that before.
this has just gotten progressively weirder as we've gone.
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, I'm excited we're doing this. This is really fun. But yeah, I'm just like, oh my God, what's wrong with these people?
I know. They're weird. There you go. They're extreme. How about that? They're like extreme sisters.
And now I know that I have never been called tame in my life, but now I am. I'm completely tame.
Yeah. You're vanilla.
I'm
You're
so
a vanilla
vanilla.
sister.
I'm so vanilla. I'm not even in a throuple or whatever that one was in Polyfam.
Oh yeah, I think I still want to cover Polyfam. I know it's off the air, but I loved it.
That's a train wreck.
It is such a train wreck that I am so sad that it's gone, because they realistically were like, hey, this is gonna ruin our family. Yeah, it would have, and I would have watched every moment of it.
They imploded. If you haven't watched that show,
they're still together today, I think.
Are they?
I think, let me look at Polyfam.
I really hope not, but
they're not doing a season 2, which makes me so sad. It was so good.
It was so cringe.
Well, because everyone was doing all their research, and being like, oh, so this is creepy. So creepy. Let me look it up. They are still together.
Crazy.
Yeah. They said they left due to intense online backlash and a desire for privacy, which I get, because one of their husbands, I don't remember his name, but if you dig into him, he's like a lot older than all of them. He already has a family.
Yeah, the one who's married to the one that everyone wants to pwn.
Yes. I don't remember her name.
Not the vanilla chick who's in a throuple.
Not the vanilla. It's so insulting to call a woman who's in a
polyamorous
polyamorous relationship vanilla.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Does that make me tapioca?
She's as far from
worse?
vanilla.
Yeah, like worse than vanilla. What's worse than vanilla?
As far from vanilla as she could possibly be.
Yeah.
But okay.
So rude.
That's fine.
So rude. But
so rude. But anyway, I loved this show. I'm excited to cover next week.
Yeah, I can't.
See where it goes.
Can't
Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's guys, it's a train wreck.
It is a train wreck, and I love it. So next week, season 1, episode 2, My Sister and My Mister. Jessica is extremely unhappy with her when her sister starts dating a new guy, so we get new sisters. Brooke and Baylee struggle with Denver's ultimatum. Patricia gets cold feet. Anna and Lucy take a big step in their relationship with Ben.
Now we're going to sleep together.
I feel like they're going to want a baby.
Oh, how are they going to do that? You can't control getting pregnant at the same time unless they're going to do like in vitro. And even that is biology.
I don't know.
Oh my God, I have so many questions. I can't wait. This is so weird.
This is going to be so much fun. I know there's only 2 seasons, but so it'll be a short series for us, but it's going to be fun.
So much fun, so much drama.
All right, well, let's know what you guys think in the comments. Yep. Have you watched this show? Like, did you find it? Do you have any tea for us that we need to cover about
let us know.
Sisters? Are we weird sisters? I don't think so. Are you weird sisters?
Yeah. Are you extreme sisters? Weird is apparently not the right word. Weird, extreme.
Yeah, are you extreme sisters? Would you just dry brush your sister's butt or no?
Yeah. Is shaving an armpit an extreme thing or just like a...
I don't think it is.
No, I don't think moving to Orlando is weird either. Like...
No, I don't think... Like, the first set of sisters, Patrix and Patricia, I'm just like, yeah, you guys are pretty tame.
Pretty tame. Baylee and Brooke... That's weird.
If they stop sleeping in the same bed, they're normal.
Yeah. And I don't understand
just that portion of it.
Brooke's not yelling at her like, pick up your dirty panties. I'm not mom. Because at some point, that would be what happens. Like, stop. Like, mom cleaned up after you. I'm not mom. If you want somebody to clean after you, go home.
I would just start throwing away her stuff that's in my room. Or throwing it out of my room.
That would work too.
None of this is ours. Yeah. It stays out of my room. If you're in my room again, you and your sister are getting kicked out of my house.
Yeah, that's it. And then Anna and Lucy are just the gift that keeps on giving. We're terrible.
I hope that in present day they're healthier. How about that?
I hope it would be really sad to think that you can only be your sister, because it seems like neither one of them is living a full life. And it's really sad.
Yeah.
We're making light of it, but it is really sad.
It's really sad because you're your own person. You don't have to like everything that your sister likes.
No.
You can be I don't know. You can be an individual and a sister and still thrive at both.
Yeah, you can even aspire to be like your sister and still be your own person and be like, hey, I like that about you. But you don't. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It was a lot. It was great. I loved it. I can't wait for next week. Honestly.
Yeah, me neither. I'm excited. All right. Well, I don't know when we're going to post this. It's either going to be Monday, probably Tuesday. That's probably going to be our day.
That checks out.
So we'll post this on Tuesday. All right. See you guys next week. Bye.
All right, bye.
Season sisters, when they talk, they take turns. The only thing they share is the tea.